Hello there. Good morning, good evening, good night, or whatever it may be for you. Well, you know what? You know how I like to do things by now. Let's just get straight to it. Title card. Well, I'm sure, whatever age you may be, you have had some or the other dream by now. And well, what is the point of dreams if you don't decide to wake up and work towards them? So that's, I guess, what this video is going to be about, is how to make your dreams come true. I know it seems like clickbait, or it seems like something which will be too like filled with BS, but it's just simple logical things which, if you look at it, would be like, oh, that's just common sense, but no one applies it. So here is what it is. Just what are dreams? Are they just a thing which our mind projects, our subconscious mind projects when we sleep? Or are they something which we desire? Are they our desires? But how do we work towards our dreams? Well, whatever your dream may be, there is some or the other way you can work towards it. So, what is a dream? What is our dream? And how do we achieve that dream? Well, there's a simple 6-step process which, if you apply correctly and stay consistent with it, I guarantee you 100% that will change your life and it will make your dreams into a reality. Now, if you believe this is just BS, sure, but try it. You will see the difference. First of the 6 steps is to identify your goals. Like, imagine you're running towards your goals, but you realize you've been running on the other side, because that would just increase the time or the length from reaching the final point. So first, you identify your goals, find out what your goals are. The second point, which is to find out all the skills that are needed for you to achieve the goal. Now, this may seem like a bit confusing at first. Well, let's just take an example. Let's say that you wish to run a business. Okay, for you to run a successful business, you need to have good marketing skills, good sales skills, good resource management skills, HR skills. You need to have good product management fit. You need to know enough about the market and what is good, what's not, and you have general business knowledge, right? So these are the basic skills which are needed. So it's like now you have a clear goal or a destination that you need to arrive before you become successful in achieving your dreams. The second step is really easy with the uprising of AI. One thing I recommend that you do is first you have your goal. Find out what are all basic requirements. You can use the help of Gemini, Deep Research AI. It's really good, but it's really underrated. Like, not many people know about it. Like, if you use that AI, you can get a full length report on like 300, 400 sites. It researches for you. And with that, you can move on to the next steps. Third, now you know all the skills that you need. Now you just need to work towards them, and you need to find out what you need to do to work towards them. Now it seems pretty logical, it's just like anyone can think of that. But how many of you actually do this? That's what. So what you need to do is find out all the steps that you need to take in order to get those basic minimum requirement of skills, or to develop the skills. As skills is something which no one can take from you, and it's something which is your greatest asset. Now, you can do many things such as watching courses, videos online. Like, YouTube is a vast sea of many videos. You can find out which video works for you and which does not. And according to that, you can move on and develop your skills. This process may seem a bit boring or lame or like tiring at first. So to add a bit of spice to it, you start to gamify it. Now, gamification is a concept which basically you convert your hard tasks into something which attracts you to do it. Like, you know how games have side quests? So this is what you do, okay? You have your skills, your goal, then you have all the skills you need for the goal, you have all the things that you need to do for that. All you have to do is arrange the puzzle pieces into one big puzzle and make a system which helps you develop towards your dreams. Now, you may be wondering, how exactly do I get this system in place? It's really simple. It will take barely 10 minutes for you, but it will, the effect will last for years. So this is what you do, is you make a journal. It may be online or pen and paper, right? There's many apps such as Notion and like Google Docs works for this as well. Like you don't need any premium app. Like just get anything or just a book and a pen, and you write down everything that you need and all the goals in one page. Then you flip to the next side. What you do in the next side is you first make like a calendar on what all days you have. Now the goals, right? So it's like you make chunks of it. You make the goals into smaller, easily doable tasks. So let's just take an example here, which is you want to develop the habit of reading a book, okay? And you can't get yourself to sit for like 2 hours to finish like 1/4 of the book or anything. What you do is you first write the whole year and you make yearly quests. Yearly quest being finish this book, okay? Then you make quarterly quests. This was a concept that I adopted from the book, which was the 12-week year. Now, this concept is just, the last push that you get every year. Basically, you multiply that by 4, where like each quarter you have tasks to finish. You make quarterly quests. You keep like, finish these many chapters of this book. Then you make monthly quests. Monthly quest as in finish 1 chapter in the month or 2 chapters, man. Doesn't have to be anything. Just start with it. And then you make monthly and then you make daily quests being just read a page a day. It doesn't even have to be read a page. It just has to be open a book a day just to get the momentum going. This will help you like show up and build momentum, which will push you to reading the book at the end. Because it's like even if you open the book once, you might as well just read a few lines and few pages and then a few chapters. And then you increase it time to time when you build momentum. Well, the 4th and 5th point were just combined in the last paragraph that I spoke. So the 4th point was to gamify it, and the 5th point was to journal it, so you can track your process as well. Because you won't know where you're going if you don't track on what all you've done. And just making a list will give you like a dopamine hit, which will make you want to do it more, which will keep you focused on this, your goal. Now, the 6th point, the most crucial point, the most cheesy point, I guess, is be consistent. Because if you do this and then you leave it after a week, it's useless. So all you have to do is be consistent with it. You make sure that you do it every day. Doesn't matter if you do it completely, half, or even just touch it. Let's go with this example of reading a book. Just open the book once. That's all you have to do to keep the momentum going. That barely takes 10 seconds of your time. But just the mental change that it does is astonishing. If you manage to keep this up for just 1 month, you will see gradual changes. And it'll compound over time. You will see how big of a difference you've had. You will see a growth. This will help motivate you to do more things like this, which essentially is just gonna change you for the better good. All this seems like it's just common sense, blah blah, I could have thought of this. But how many of you attempt this? Like I said in the starting, you might have thought of this, or you might be like, oh, this is just common sense. Try it. It's common sense, but it's things which works. This works 100% of the time. All that's left is for your courage and your willpower to be able to execute it completely. So are you up for the challenge? Well, this is all it takes for your dreams to come true. I know it might seem pretty simple, or it seems way too simple for something such great as making your dreams come true. If you manage to pull this off, you will see a difference. So just begin with it. Don't start to think of, oh, I'll start tomorrow. Don't try to procrastinate. The more time you spend thinking about it, the less likely you are to actually do it. Well, that's all for this video. If you like this, please let me know how it was. If you find any flaws in it, let me know where the flaws were and where I could improve. Because again, just get better every day, Okay, thank you. And if you watched it by now, well, I guess you're one of a kind people who actually watched the full video, except me. Well, yeah. So thank you very much. I genuinely appreciate it. And let me know if you have any other video ideas you want me to do.